Alright, I don't know how much of this I'm going to film. This might be a short video because I forgot to put the SD card back in the GoPro. But I am replacing coolant sensor and sender today to hopefully make it run better so it's not as misfiring, because apparently the coolant temp being way off could be adjusting for different fuel ratios. And then I also got another fuel leak up on one of these lines up here I gotta fix. And then I got a return line, brake lines, and brakes coming in this weekend. And might be able to test drive it finally. I really wish I got that on video. I changed the temp sensor and this thing just fired on the first crank, and it sounds smooth. So maybe the sensor was bad. It still has a little fuel leak though. I do have a return line. Ooh, that didn't sound good. This sounds very smooth now. So, since I found out that the car honestly runs like a dream now that I changed the coolant temp sensor, all I have to do is change the coolant temp sender, which powers the gauge. I don't know how hot the car is right now, so I don't really want to run it long. We have no way of telling right now. But next, I'm going to put the trunk struts on, so I don't have to have a piece of wood holding it. And the front brakes have come in, but I made the mistake of not ordering the bearings when I ordered these. So the bearings will be here like Sunday, and I won't be able to work on it Sunday. I'm going to an event. But I got power stops. These are just factory replacements. Nothing special. I plan on doing a big brake kit in the future. All 4 disc rotors. So it's not the drum rear anymore, but there it is. Yeah, didn't come with bearings. And there's the new brakes that are going to go in the front. I'm not going to put them on this weekend. But I will do all the brake lines. My rear brakes are supposed to come in this weekend. They were supposed to be in today, but they keep getting delayed for some reason. And tomorrow, or I guess later in this video, I'm probably going to be test driving this. Alright, it's another day. Today, I'm going to be replacing this return line right here, because, as you can see, it is rusted all hell. And then, finally doing the brake lines and stuff. I'm not going to do any brake rotors or anything, because the drum brakes still have not come in. My dad's currently waiting at the house for them. And hopefully they come soon. If they come in today, they will be put on today. But after the brake lines are ran, I'm pulling this thing out and seeing if it'll move on its own power. This return line is kicking me in the butt. I had to add this bend to it to try to follow these bends, and it's still like not in the right spot. And I was looking, the main fuel line, it has to go all the way against this. I don't know how I'm supposed to get it over there. That's gotta go somewhat like that. The fuel lines suck. Alright, I finally got the return line hooked up. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do for all this, because I really don't like the way this is ran. It's all gonna rub together and eventually make a hole. This line I'm not gonna worry about because this goes to evap side, but the clamp, the hose up here keeps leaking for it. This one, I just took the clamp off, so I'm gonna put a new clamp on it and hope that fixes that fuel leak. And then I'll start tying stuff up. Alright, all the rear brake lines are on, besides the main rear brake line that feeds it. As you can see, nice new shiny stainless. Working on the front right now. Started getting this one off. That one right there, and then all the stuff that goes into the caliper. The brake fluid that came out of it is horrible. It's very muddy. So I'm glad I'm changing all that too. Alright, so in the last clip, the vertical clips, you can tell I drove the car finally. Runs pretty smooth. I was very surprised. The only thing is we can't get the fan to work, but it might be this relay right here. And now we are putting front brakes on. I got all the bearings and stuff. We're about to do all that and finish that up. And the next clip will be a clip of it probably driving again, but with the GoPro instead. And then that will be the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, comment what you think. It's got no power steering. I can't remember if I said it or not, but I got the power mirrors working. All the lights work, which is very surprising. Now I'm just breaking in these front brakes. Damn thing stops pretty good. I also think the speedometer is off by like 5 miles an hour. And it's got overdrive. Very foggy out right now.